Well, people, I never thought I would do this, but it's a new episode. It's like a week old. Whew. I'm not ready. Glover, N64, Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah, I never thought I would be reacting to an Angry Video Game Nerd video. Even though nobody asked for this, nobody requested it, but I'm doing it anyways. So before we jump into it, yep, like, comment, all that crap. And without further ado, let's get on with the reaction video.
Ever get that wavering feeling like you might have to take a and the feeling gets stronger when you stand in a certain...
Here we go already. I don't think we're a minute into the video, but here we go already. God damn it, nerd.
spot? Well, right now my compass is leading me toward the N64 shelf. Getting warmer, warmer, warmer. There it is, Glover. First time I heard of this game, I was like, huh? Glover? Is it Danny Glover, Donald Glover, Crispin Glover, Roger Glover?
Nope.
No, it's the hamburger helper riding a red ball. So you play as a glove. I used to think it had something to do with Super Glove Ball, but that's another game. You probably remember that one in my Power Glove episode.
I did watch that episode. I did.
Together, these would make my list. Top 2 worst glove games. But Glover doesn't use the Power Glove, thank God. And luckily, after it left a skid inside the N64 toilet bowl, Zelda Ocarina of Time came along and pissed it away, only a week after it pissed us off. Now, honestly, when Glover first came out, it seemed pretty cool, but so did everything that was 3D. In the old days, all we had was 3D World Runner and pseudo 3D shit like that. Later, there were games like Jumping Flash on PlayStation, but it was Super Mario 64 that fundamentally changed the 3D platformer as we knew it. With its freedom to move around in a circle and even reposition the camera, it was a big deal. Afterwards, games like Banjo-Kazooie and Spyro the Dragon proved that Nintendo had started a trend. Here we go! Some of these games were good, and some of them were but sometimes we just accepted it because it was 3D, it was cutting edge, and cool. As kids, sometimes a game we thought was good might have actually been all along. When I first played Ghostbusters on NES, I didn't want to admit it was garbage because it was Ghostbusters. It had to be good, right? What about Ninja Turtles? One of my early episodes. That game drove me insane. It sucked. But what did I know? It was the #1 top-rated game in Nintendo Power for a while. But every game was supposed to be good. We were lied to, psychologically manipulated into thinking we were wrong. But no more being ass-lighted by the shitty games. It's time for Glover. Let's go.
See what this is about.
The game opens inside a castle, and we're introduced to the red-nosed drunken wizard who's recklessly throwing to a bubbling cauldron. Idiot. It knocks him through the floor. Yeah, right through the goddamn floor. Screaming like Goofy. And I guess his gloves
sounded like Goofy.
One glove falls into the slop and morphs into the evil cross stitch, while the other becomes our protagonist, Glover. I'd like to say he flips the bird, but with only 4 fingers, too bad. Well, he transforms the wizard's magic crystals into rubber balls so they don't shatter, but oops, they bounce into what become the game's levels. So now, go fetch, asshole. That would have made a better title. They should have called it that. So, that's the plot. The gameplay is far more complicated, and I'll tell you what, it's very ambitious and creative, but there is a huge learning curve. So if you rented it from the video store, you'd better hope the last person returned the manual. And you would also need those strategies from Nintendo Power, issue 114. It had a whole section with tips and tricks for each stage, but why would you care? Look what's on the cover. The goal is to collect 6 missing crystals and return them to the center of the castle to save the wizard and the kingdom. For every crystal you bring back, new worlds unlock. Much like Mario 64, the castle grounds act as your hub, connecting all the worlds. Each world has 3 levels, a boss fight, and a bonus stage, and they're all based on...
Wait. Go back.
Each world has 3 levels, a boss...
Who is this? Who in the world is that? Is that supposed to be... That's supposed to be a... Looks like a character from Banjo-Kazooie.
fight, and a bonus stage, and they're
Oh,
all based
Crash
on specific
Bandicoot.
themes: Atlantis, Carnival, Pirates, Prehistoric, Fortress of Fear, and Out of This World. The game's helper character, Mr. Tip, is a wizard's hat with googly eyes that give you tips, because it's one of those type of games where you need everything explained to you every step of the way. Kind of like that annoying office assistant, Clippy. You use the B button to talk to him, but that's the same button to bounce the ball, so sometimes this kind of shit happens. Come on!
I hate these type of characters.
Chipickle.
Where'd you come from?
Chipickle.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And destroy it.
Thanks for the advice.
Anyway, Mr. Tips is always showing up, telling you to do this, do that, tells you to collect Garibs. Wait. Garibs? Collect Garibs to score points. Get 50 and win an extra life.
Wow, that would help. If I knew what fucking Garibs are. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nerd? Wait, a unit currency in the game Glover on N64. Wow, that is a long. Jesus.
I also need to comment on this bird.
Ew.
Tell me, what are you hearing?
Is it just me, or
Hiccups
does the bird
in.
have gas? Out both ends.
The objective of each level is to find the ball. Okay, wait, hold on now. The bird was farting. Sorry, I can't let that go.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get the ball to the end goal while solving puzzles and avoiding obstacles. These obstacles range from your standard pitfalls and spike traps to spinning platforms, blowing fans, giant snowballs, falling rocks, etc. It's like playing Marble Madness, but if you also had to move a hand around to guide the ball by dribbling, smacking, throwing, and running on top of it. I don't even know where to begin with describing these controls. When you're running on the ball, for
They're terrible.
example, you
Moving
have to
on.
be pushing the joystick in the opposite direction you're trying to go. You have to train your brain to think in reverse.
How?
You also have enemies to contend with that will try to steal or destroy the ball, and some will go as far as to intentionally knock it off the stage, which basically means you're dead. It seems underneath every stage is a bottomless pit, so you can't take your eyes off that ball. Hitting B makes Glover point at the ball, which is great so you never lose track of it, but that
Okay,
doesn't
good.
guarantee you'll be able to get to it before a giant bumblebee rocket launches it with a stinger at its ass. But the
Wow.
worst enemies gotta be the explosive ones, like this dynamite hopping around. If you somehow figure out how to avoid the blast with Glover, the ball still gets blown into pieces or is sent careening over the edge like a turd shot out of cannon. You want to be holding that ball at all times. Besides, without it, you move around like 10 pounds of shoved into a 5-pound glove. Much like how rolling in Ocarina of Time was a little faster than running, Glover is best when he's jumping constantly. Every time you get a game over, you'll need to reload your save file and run all the way back to where you were from the castle
Wow,
gates.
that's
So
messed
get ready
up.
to hop, 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 like a bunny on crack. Too bad Glover's little fingers don't make him move any faster. Thing from Addams Family could teach him a few pointers.
That's messed up.
You can change the ball's form by tapping the R button. It can become a rubber ball, a bowling ball, a ball bearing, and the ball's
Ooh.
original shape, the crystal. The crystal is very fragile. It's only useful for collecting more points, so don't try to bounce it unless you want to hear Glover scream like E.T. The crystal and rubber balls float on water, allowing Glover to ride them. The bowling ball and the ball bearing are naturally heavier and can sink, which is great for pressing switches underwater. And
Okay.
boy, will you be pressing a lot of switches in this game. The white switches with red stars, Glover can activate on his own by fisting them or fist slam punching. And the red switches with yellow targets can only be activated by the ball. These switches will
Okay.
open up the next section of a course or a checkpoint. Each level has multiple buttons that you'll need to hit to progress, and oftentimes they're located at the end of difficult platforming sections. The amount of precision required in this game is something you would never understand unless you've actually played it. The only way I can even think to describe it is if you're familiar with those maze games with the tiny balls. It's kind of like that. When you play it, you have to give it your full concentration, and you say to yourself, I can do this, but you keep failing. Well, imagine if you were trying to play more than one maze at a time.
No. One is enough.
You have both the glove and the ball to deal with. Keep your eye on Glover. Oops, you lost the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. I died. This circus level in particular brings my piss to a boil.
It somehow just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse.
Let me ask you a question. What comes to mind when you think of the circus? Clowns, cotton candy,
the usual,
fire breathers, acrobats.
Yeah.
A giant blue ball sack.
What were they thinking?
What?
And you ride it by bouncing on it? It's like that episode of South Park, and you know the one I mean. And if not,
God, don't bring that up.
But check out this part. First, you need to cross two swinging pirate ships, but the momentum flings Glover and the ball around like rag dolls. Every time I try to get on this damn thing, it either tosses me like a frisbee or the ship moves and I fall to my death. Here we go.
So, what's even the point of having them move?
Here we go. Here. Oh.
Oh.
See this? Up until this point, most of my deaths were the result of me not totally grasping the controls or some bad camera angles. But now, it's as if the game is actively fighting against me.
I see.
What the f was that?
All right, there we go. All I gotta do is bounce it.
Jesus.
You just gotta time it right. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
You fail.
And, what the f?
Yeah.
Okay, your mother.
Dang, you got this, man. You got this, man. You got this. All that. Jesus.
Once you finally make it across and take a ride down the slide, be prepared for any hope left in your body to exit your. Ahead of you is a winding checkered path. Seems straightforward enough. Well, as soon as you start rolling the ball down this thing, it starts tilting and turning all over the place like a goddamn tilt-a-whirl. Here we go. Making the turn. Whoa.
Fail.
What the f happened? If the pirate ships were the 8th circle of hell, this is certainly the 9th.
Maybe what I need is the power glove. I don't mean the NES Power Glove.
Oh, what you mean?
The N64 Power Glove. You think I'm kidding? Do you think I'm kidding?
Yes!
Yeah!
No, never mind.
You didn't know! You didn't know the Nintendo 64 had the Reality Quest Glove!
Oh my gosh. Alright, now, maybe you might have a chance now. You might have a chance.
Yeah. Now let's crank it up to 11. Smell the glove! Yeah!
You actually did it. Oh, ooh. Damn, son. Yeah. What you gonna do now, huh? Destroy the game.
Want to see a magic trick? How about a magic?
I'm not even gonna show that. I'm not even gonna show that. I am not even gonna show that. In the world? I think you're playing way more complicated game.
The PlayStation version is easier?
What?
It's a walk through the park. It's... Oh.
Wow.
Why didn't I play this one instead?
Yeah. No, you're actually doing alright, though.
Well, I'll be...
Come on, son. Come on, son. Really? Okay. That's gonna be it for this video. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to censor. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Thank y'all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, Instagram, TikTok. And I will be live streaming back on Twitch soon. Real soon. Just not right now. Maybe next week or another day. Well, yeah, that's the Angry Video Game Nerds. I'm glad to censor a lot of stuff. I don't want this video to get taken down or age restricted. I know I already don't want that. And don't want to get copyright either. Nerd, if you're seeing this, please don't take this video down. I'm doing this for entertainment purposes only. This is not meant to be taken seriously at all. Alright? Peace out. Have a good rest of your day. And I'm gonna hit the gym tomorrow or something. I don't even know.